What's up, guys? It's Stoffe here, and we are back in Star Wars Knights of the Republic 2. So we are almost at the Ebon Hawk. This is basically the only thing that stands in our way. T3, I think I need to do a favor from you, buddy. Oh, you look like you suffered a lot of damage over the years. How much damage? So you lost a lot of programs in your behavior core, in addition to the damage to your frame? Well, I'm sure you'll gain that skill back. I'm glad to have you along. You might be able to upgrade some of your memory core. Let's take a look. How do you feel? Alright, he's gained intelligence. What do you mean I faded out there for a second? You were shut down. Other questions. You look like you're needing some routine maintenance. Just sit still, this won't take long. That should do it. You doing alright? One constitution. Please, look, what are you talking about? Other questions. Can you upgrade? Can you give me a programming spike? Can you make any more? 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 Alright, never mind. So, okay, who's got the higher skill set in computer use? Is it me or is it T3? Oh, it is T3 by far. T3, you're up. Slice the system. Open decontamination chamber. Shut down decontamination system. Open it. Log out. Here we go. Glad to have you along, T3. So useful that he can make all those... Is those droids out there? Could have sworn I killed all the droids. I thought there were none left. Silly me. Ooh, a stealth field enhancer. What do I have here? Survey gear? Psh, give me this. Doesn't even look like there's a force field. Just looks like it's just an empty hole. Let's see. Alright. What about in here? Little band and adrenaline amplifier. We got a lot of adrenaline amplifiers. Just having the rifle out just in case I need it. Never know if you do. Nice, nice. Can I shoot that droid? Doesn't seem like I can. A stabilization subroutine. I don't think I'm gonna give T3 that. That's something I might give to my other droid companion. As far as I'm concerned, yes, I only have only one other. I don't even consider the third a real party member. I don't like him. Not in the slightest. Bam! Got it. Motion tracker? Cool, cool. I think that's it. There's nothing left. This is the loading ramp to the Ebon Hawk. Once aboard, you're leaving the facility for good. That's the whole point.
Quick! We're gonna need some time to fire up the engines. Let's give the laser turret a workout.
This is like the freaking sequence from The Empire Strikes Back. No, you don't. Hold still. Silly Sith troopers, what do you think you're doing? Stop that, right now. This instant. No, you don't. Get back here. None of you are getting on board my ship. Not a chance. Oh, they're all gonna die. Watch this. I'm cheating the system. I know I am. Oh, he made it. Is that the last one?
Alright, let's get out of here.
Kreia, your hand. What happened?
There is no time. We must leave.
If they hit us, we're dead. And if they keep missing us, we're dead. It's great odds. Somebody shut that trash compactor up.
Look, can you fly this thing or not?
I'm doing all I can, and that's not enough. What'd you do to make these guys so mad? Now, either they hit us and destroy us, or they hit an asteroid and make the whole field go nova.
Can we jump to hyperspace?
Not with all these asteroids around us. We'd enter hyperspace in pieces. We have to clear that field first. Thing is, we clear the field and they're gonna have a clear shot at us.
Just do your best to keep the distance. Maybe we'll get out of this yet.
What are the asteroids? They can be destroyed by us as well as them, can they not?
That'll take out the whole field, the colony, and maybe us. We might not even be able to jump to hyperspace in time.
Then we die here. Choose now.
No! Someone might still be alive in the facility.
Hold on! This is gonna get a little rocky. Well, now that we just killed a planet, maybe one of you can tell me what's going on. Because between assassin droids, a Sith Lord that looks like he sleeps with vibroblades, and being target practice for a Republic warship, I was better off in my cell.
The Republic warship was the Harbinger. It was seized on its way to Telos by the Sith. They sought you, Jedi.
Why? Why are these Sith looking for me?
Because you are the last of the Jedi. Once you are dead, then they have won.
I'm not a Jedi, not any longer.
Whatever lies you tell yourself are of no consequence. The Sith believe you to be a Jedi Knight, and that is all that matters.
The last of the Jedi? That can't be true.
The Jedi Civil War destroyed the Jedi. By the war's end, barely 100 Jedi remained. Many fell in battle, and many more were seduced by Revan's teachings.
What about the Jedi on Dantooine and Coruscant?
The Jedi Academy on Dantooine is nothing more than a crater that echoes with the ghosts of dead Jedi. And the Jedi Temple on Coruscant lies empty. The waters in the Room of 1,000 Fountains have fallen still, in reverence to the fallen Jedi, and those now lost. Many Jedi blamed the teachings of the Jedi Masters for Revan's fall, and the civil war that followed.
If there's any survivors, we need to warn them.
Perhaps, but they are Jedi no longer. If the Sith have not already slain them, then they will not help you, nor can you help them.
Before, you said the Harbinger was on its way to Telos?
Yes, to aid in the recovery effort there. Many roads lead to Telos, including ours.
Not like we have much of a choice, the Peragus astrogation charts being what they are.
It is where we must go, and where the Harbinger was bound before our unfortunate encounter on Peragus.
How did you know I was even on board the Harbinger?
You were difficult to find, but coincidence was on our side. When I learned that you were on the vessel, I knew the Sith would not be far behind. When we intercepted the Harbinger, it was crippled, drifting in space. It was a simple matter to board the vessel and rescue you. Unknown to me, however, the Sith were already on board. Just as we made the jump to hyperspace, they fired upon us, nearly destroying the Ebon Hawk.
How come I don't remember any of this?
Whatever occurred on board the Harbinger had rendered you unconscious. Though your thoughts were faint, I was still able to find you, sealed in one of the cargo holds.
That's an unusual set of coincidences.
True. But as one trained in the Force, you know that true coincidences are rare.
Alright, how did we get to Peragus?
I do not know how the Ebon Hawk was able to make it to Be silent. We're having a conversation here.
He says he repaired the ship and got us to Peragus.
Repaired this ship, my eye. Next thing you know, it's gonna claim credit for saving our skins. If that little noisemaker says it repaired the ship once, then it can prove it by doing it again. Go on, get!
We got away from the Sith. Now how do we stop them?
That is not an easy question to answer. This threat is greater than you know. and I do not believe it is a battle that can be fought.
Hell, if we don't stop them, they're gonna keep coming back.
Look, enough with the we already.
We cannot hope to triumph against them alone. To stop them, you will need weapons, allies, and a teacher. In the end, I fear it may not be enough.
What do you mean?
You fought in the Mandalorian Wars, and it cost you everything. Are you willing to sacrifice as much again?
This is self-defense, not war.
You are not listening to me. This is not like any field of battle you have ever fought in. Think carefully on your choice. If you choose to fight, if you choose war, it is a path few turn from once the first steps are taken. It carries with it a terrible price. And in the end, you may find you have nothing left to sacrifice.
I have nothing to lose now, though. How bad could it be?
Like so many Jedi, you hear, but you do not listen. You have much to learn, but we have spoken long enough, and my wound pains me. If you have other questions, find me in the crew quarters. There we will speak more.
Hey, don't stop your long, boring rants on my account. I was just getting sleepy-eyed.
Also in private, we will be mercifully free from the opinions of imbeciles and fools.
Look, not like I care or anything, but you might want to go check on our passenger, especially with that hand of hers.
You're right. She may need help. Can you handle things up here?
We're on autopilot until we hit Telos. Until then, a droid could fly this thing. Besides, I think our passenger could use your help.
Alright, I'll go check on her then. I've got free roam of my ship. Oh yes. Wisdom to 16, thank you. Demolitions, treat injury, persuade, stealth, computer use. Feats. Upgrade. Upgrade that. Powers. You know, I really freaking like the Force Deflection. Let's go with it. Alright. Awesome. So T3's there. Yo, T3. T3! Mind if I try to upgrade your memory core again? You weren't complaining last time. Fine, never mind. Can you stop moving around the ship? You can resume your circuit of the ship if you want. I can't talk to you about anything else, apparently, even though I really, really want to. HK-47, what have they done to you? Remains of an HK unit, older and more corroded than the one you encountered Paragus. Power core still carries a charge, but a number of critical parts missing. Diagnose. Oh, T3's so sad. This is the droid's possessing 4 control components. Processor, chassis, control cluster, and vocabulator. Well, I have a vocabulator, why don't you take this? Alright. 3 more items to go, and we'll get HK-47 back on our team. Me likey. Can I create new things? I can create a lightsaber now. Not doing that, though. I need Jedi Knight robes. Nah. Why do they restrict dexterity? Why is that a thing? Don't do that. I don't like that. I wonder... Do you know where the HK droid in the cargo bay came from? That didn't sound very convincing. Are you sure you don't know? I have the questions. Never mind. I think the next thing I'm going to be upgrading is intelligence. So, like, when I get to level 16... Yeah. Let's see... What's my intelligence right now? Is that... I think I was supposed to upgrade intelligence to do the thing... To get the thing I wanted with T3. Because I think it's an intelligence check. But there's probably items and stuff I could equip to boost my intelligence if I need to. Not that I have any at the moment, but they exist, I'm certain. I'll figure it out later. First I get check for him.
Have you come for more answers? There is little more left to give.
When you lost your hand, I felt it too.
That does not surprise me, any more than you hearing my thoughts when we were apart. The pain, however, was unexpected. If I could, I would have shielded you from it.
If I could, I would have protected you.
Save your pity. I am here to save you, not the other way around.
Fair point, but... looks... Anyways, if we have to travel together, we need to work together.
I do not need your condescension nor your lectures. If anyone needs training and guidance, it is you.
Then teach me to shut out your pain. Next time it could be worse.
I do not know if it is possible, and I fear that had the pain been more intense, the consequences would have been more extreme.
More extreme? I felt like my hand was dipped in molten... No, let's not go. That's kind of jerk-face thing. Let's go with... like what consequences? Death?
Possibly, yes, and I fear it works both ways. I would not wish to test it, nor should you.
Well... then we'll work together and try to be careful until we can fix this.
When battle is upon us, I suspect our minds are prepared enough to shield each other from the pain. I think we shall not have a repeat incident of what happened at Paragus.
Does our connection have any advantages?
It seems the Force flows easily between us. When one of us manipulates the Force to heal or strengthen ourselves, the other is aided as well.
Ah, Force Chain. When either uses Force power on yourself, the other gains the benefit as well. I like it.
A powerful technique indeed, though, as we have noticed, it has its drawbacks.
Alright. What do we do now?
I do not know. The Sith struck more swiftly than I thought, and they will not stop until they have you in their grasp. If you fall, all the galaxy will echo it.
There's gotta be some place we can go.
It does not matter where we go. It is not the destination that matters. It is the journey. All paths will take us to the end, whatever it may be, and no matter how strongly we fight against it. For now, we are bound for Telos, and that is enough.
Or other questions. I don't freaking care at this point. Actually, I've heard enough.
I would see to that fool in the cockpit, and remind him of our destination. I would not want him attempting to veer from Telos.
I could totally see him going to Nar Shaddaa, but... eh. Anyway, the fool has a name, and I'd like you to start using it.
He is a fool and an imbecile. His potential lies downwards, not up. Watch that one. His thoughts are slippery. I do not trust him, and nor should you. Such a man serves himself first, and his allies next.
I don't think he would ever help you out. As for me, I think we'd get along just fine. Besides, he's not a bad guy. You just can't read his mind, that's why you don't trust him. You don't trust anybody you can't read your mind of. I'm pretty certain you wouldn't be able to trust T3 in that regard. Alright, well that's going to be it for this part, guys. When we return, we're going to be checking up on Atton, see how he's doing in the cockpit, and probably make our way to Telos. See you in the next video, guys.